don't get it. What the fuck's going on? It's the Watchers on... I mean, is it really anymore? Do we even know? Welcome back to Watchers on the Couch Westworld edition, where we discuss Westworld Season 2.
Nice.
And whether or not it's even real. Listen, my head is all fucked up.
Well, yeah.
And today we're discussing Episode 10 of Season 2, The Passenger, the season finale. I'm Tim Pickerel.
I'm Sarah Pickerel.
And I'm Mike Daffron.
Okay, what the fuck?
No, that was what I said like maybe 10 times. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Oh, yeah. I don't think... I'm the same way. Like, that's how I felt when I was watching it.
Yeah.
And I was really underwhelmed. I wasn't really a big fan of this finale. But, like, that's a lot of people, at least on Reddit, saying the same thing.
Really?
Like, they're all like, what the fuck? Like, what happened? I mean, you know, they didn't... I didn't expect it to be... Because, like, Season 1, Episode 10 really seemed... perfect. Like, you understood kind of what's going on, even if there was a small part here and there that you weren't understanding.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the episode, you felt like you knew everything that was going on. You're like, whoa, cool.
Right.
This one, half the time, I'm trying to think, wait, which timeline is this?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And that takes away from so much of it. I figured more it wouldn't have been broke up so much. It would have been more linear.
Yeah.
I thought that's how they would do it, at least. It would have been helpful.
Yeah, it would have. They kept a lot of it in the timeline before the flood, though, right? Like, that was a ton of it was the timeline
most
before.
of it was pre-flood.
Yeah.
Yes.
Man.
Right.
But it was hard. It was hard to keep up for sure.
It absolutely
like,
was.
what is happening? Where are they right now? Where am I? Am I actually here?
Who are you?
What is my reality?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Questioning everything.
There was a lot of things that really threw me off on this episode, too. Like, especially just right at the fucking beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it put me in a real bad mood. Like, so it was like the second scene where Dolores wakes up next to Teddy. Mm-hmm. Then, oh, hey, look. Our brain balls are fucking bulletproof.
Yeah.
That changes everything. So, it really does, because... nobody can die.
Right.
The fucking thing's bulletproof?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
nobody can die. That takes away so much. Like, what was the point of even having him shoot himself in the head? Like,
Well, he
and
didn't.
her crying like he's still fucking alive in the brain ball because it's fucking bulletproof.
Well, maybe he doesn't know that he's... I don't know how it works, Mike.
Exactly. Dude, there's so many things that I can go over, like, to where you're like, wait, what? Mm-hmm. Like, how does this work? How does death work?
Right.
Why is it that, one person can get shot, like, a bunch of times?
Yeah, what
then
the
other
hell?
times, it only takes, like, once or twice.
Yeah. Why is Dolores all of a sudden like the Terminator?
I guess...
And
because she's woke as fuck.
And then Maeve takes 2 shots and she's killed.
yeah, Maeve is woke
With
as
God
fuck.
mode.
With God mode.
Yeah.
That she fucking waited forever to use for
I know.
drama.
Right. Yes. Why did she wait? That was my first question to Tim. Why did she wait so long?
Because here's the thing. It's for drama.
It absolutely is.
Because if they did everything that they were capable of all the time, it wouldn't be a very engaging show.
I don't know. It seems like there could be...
That's true.
not by me writing it, because I wouldn't even be able to write, anything close to like Westworld.
Yeah.
But there seems to be like there could be a better way about so many things.
Just a little bit more satisfying, maybe. Yeah.
The Delos people just not being able to fucking shoot anybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You would think the Delos people would know that the shit's bulletproof.
Yeah, but
Although I guess it doesn't matter. 'Cause
Right.
as soon as you shoot them, they like shut down.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's not consistent about what's shutting down.
Well, the brain ball being bulletproof makes sense. Otherwise, any jackass guest could destroy a host permanently.
It absolutely makes sense. Yeah, for those purposes, especially for money purposes, and you wouldn't want yeah, they have the backups in the cradle, but they don't have all, I guess, that experience
Right.
backed up.
Right, and then they don't. Once they get shot or something, like their brain ball doesn't still like work. It needs to be in that like juice, I guess, and then they have to be turned on because otherwise, like Teddy doesn't remember all the blank space when he's in between deaths. He just remembers all the times he was killed.
Right, which is fine, but it still like takes away from any. There's no consequences.
Right.
It doesn't matter. Even if you can die,
Right.
like let's say your brain ball gets smashed to bits. Well, anybody that remembers you can like get in the forge or the cradle and make you again.
Somewhat.
You know, because that's what
At least
Dolores did.
At least to a point.
Because they say you live as long as the last person that remembers you.
Yeah.
So any of those hosts that remember somebody that's not there anymore can basically probably make somebody.
Yeah, pretty much every major death we've had. No, you're right. But so yeah, I mean, the hosts offing themselves doesn't really necessarily mean much, but it took them out of the game for long enough to, I don't know, slow her down or whatever, or presumably, I mean, it didn't seem like her plans got affected at all by Teddy dying. Poor fucking dumb Teddy.
Poor Teddy.
I guess except for the fact that it helped her to change her mind towards the end.
Right.
But
But he was already dead at that point when she was like going apeshit on that system. You know, when he
Well, she just had him in her pocket the whole time.
right. Exactly, she did.
Like when she walks up to William, he's like, "Where's Teddy?" Like she should have been like, "In my pocket,
Bernard's
right here."
and everybody's like, Bernard, where's Abernathy stuff? Well, that's in my pocket too. You guys need to learn how to frisk people.
Jeez.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, basically every like major death that happened in this episode, they completely undid. Over the last, like, first of all, this fucking season finale had more endings than Return of the King.
Yeah.
That was actually one of the things that annoyed me. I mean, I still enjoyed the episode, and I actually enjoyed pretty much all the scenes, except for one that really annoyed me.
You did watch after the credits too, right?
Yes, okay. I almost missed it.
Yeah, he did because.
Yeah,
Because
well, they never have post-credit scenes.
Yeah.
I think they did last season in season 10, but I can't remember what it was. I don't know.
So
anyway, yeah, I thought it was ridiculous how they did. I was like, well, why would you? People could miss that easy.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So I got up to take a leak, and luckily Sarah was still watching it, so she could pause it. Mm-hmm. And yeah, then I saw it, and I'm like.
I was like, wait, Tim, come here quick. And he's just like, I'm in the middle of something. You know?
Go away,
yeah.
I hate bitching so much, like, because who wants to hear people bitching? But there's too much that I can't let go anymore. Oh. Like, that just took me out of the enjoyment of it.
Okay, like what?
Well, another thing, like, fucking Sizemore, like...
That's the scene.
That's ridiculous.
That's the scene that bothered him a lot.
They were even saying, like, how many seconds did that give them? They're on foot.
Uh-huh.
They kill him.
Yeah.
They kill Sizemore.
Yeah.
They get a buggy.
Yeah.
They'd be right up on him like in no time.
Motherfucker died meaninglessly.
He could have like surrendered, and they were trying to. They're like, "Sir, put your gun down." So they knew he wasn't a host.
Right.
They were like saying, "Sir," and he's like, "No, I just feel like dying." Like, come on.
Time for me to die for these people.
It's alright. He's a fucking host anyway.
He will be.
Everybody's a host. Elsie's a host. Stubbs is a host.
Elsie is not. Elsie's the only person that's not a host, but she will be.
Right.
Sizemore probably the same thing. Maeve will probably make a Sizemore host.
Good.
It was a great speech, though.
Yeah, we finally got to hear all of it.
Yeah.
Or at least most of it.
I think that was all of it. Was there supposed to be something after, you think?
No.
Well, I mean, I think there's a complete sentence that's not supposed to get interrupted by bullets.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah,
Whatever.
He didn't finish the speech. He got shot.
Oh.
They shot him in the middle of a sentence.
They shot him the first time in the middle of a sentence, and he was behind the tree. Then he went around again.
Right.
And
that's when
finished it.
Yeah, he
So I thought, because he's like,
no,
you want me? Here I fucking am.
No, because then he because he could have just stayed there with the bullet hole in his shoulder and been fine, but then he started talking and then swung back around and then he right in the chest. So yeah, he was still doing his speech.
I don't think so. Because like the end of it's like, you want me, here I fucking am.
That's not the end of the speech. That's the beginning of the speech.
Oh, I think that's the end of it.
Okay, Mike.
All right.
I'm telling you, he got killed mid-speech or towards the end of the speech. He did not finish the speech.
For you guys playing at home, if you guys know, want to do a little fact checking for us, let us know.
Well, I just watched the behind-the-scene thing.
Okay.
That you were talking about.
Yeah.
Which actually helped a lot.
Yeah. I'm telling you, it did.
Yeah, you got to have extra, See, no, I don't like that because I don't trust what they're saying.
But it's,
Like some of it, yeah, sure.
Jon Snow's dead.
But, yeah, they're going to, there's so much shit up in the air, especially with the house not being up. I don't know.
Well, it was the post-credit scene that really, I was able to follow pretty much everything up until the post-credit scene, and then they answered it pretty well in the behind-the-scenes thing with the post-credit scene.
But even that, they're like, oh, it's supposed to be like in the future. It could be far, far in the future.
Right.
Well, oh, yeah.
Everything's in ruins.
Oh, yeah, you're telling the truth, are you?
Yeah.
Well, what else would it be?
Who knows? But maybe he's in a coma and he's just dreaming it.
Maybe he's dreaming this whole show.
I don't know. No, God. I don't know, but it's just hard to trust show writers when they have more seasons to come.
Well, they're playing with you.
Well, one season, for sure. We don't know when, but
I think they're going to have a lot lower ratings next season.
Really?
I disagree completely.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
I actually, for the most part, I enjoyed this season more than the previous season.
I didn't at all. Like, after this episode, I was like, well, I guess I'll watch next season. But
okay, so
I'm not, looking forward to it that much,
Wow.
Well, we got to get a new...
Which is good, because it's going to take 2 years, so I don't have to be like, oh, man, come on.
Right.
I'll get here when it gets here.
You're going to be bumming when it starts up again and be like, damn it, I have to watch the show again.
He doesn't have to.
Maybe.
No, it's true.
The only one that he has to watch is Game of Thrones.
That's true.
Because that's the OG. I mean, he doesn't have to come back for American Gods. He doesn't have to come back for Westworld.
I mean, by that time, I'll probably want to come back for Westworld. And who knows, it could be really good next season. I hope they don't do, the different weird timeline stuff.
Yeah, that was hard. It was hard to follow because, I mean, there were parts of it that we even, totally messed up. The whole episodes we messed up because we didn't realize, it was not the time that we thought it was in.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think they'll do that with next season just because all of that hinged on Bernard. And Bernard doesn't.
Not with I don't know though. Not with that end credit scene, and that's far, far in the future.
Yeah,
they're gonna have another timeline to work with. They're gonna have 5 timelines they could use.
Right.
It
could be William. It could be Bernard at any time.
Real William could be Host William.
Yeah.
Could be Forge William.
Well,
which that end scene too. They say he is in the Forge, or he's not. And it is in the future?
He's in the park.
I thought that was the Forge.
Then who's he talking to?
He's talking
I guess she's an actual host.
She's a host. She's a host, a physical host, yeah.
Because, they didn't have the whole black bars thing, the widescreen shot for that.
Yeah, that's true,
this is...
And she did say it's not a simulation.
Yeah, he's Groundhog Daying it.
God, the worst day ever.
Well, Groundhog lifing it.
Yeah.
So I guess that means we need to figure out, well, we don't need to figure out shit, but the things that are still left in the air is when exactly does William die? Does William die in the tent?
I think he does. I think he dies that day.
I don't think so. They have all kinds of crazy medical stuff to heal him.
And Stubbs says he's going to take care of him. Now, does take care of him mean...
Turning him into host.
Turning him into a host.
Maybe. Because it seems like Stubbs is a host.
Kinda,
is that what you guys got from that?
It kind of seemed that.
Fucking up in the air
like
thing?
he had host star. He had some sort of Like radar for hosts.
The radar for hosts. No, I don't think Stubbs is an actual host. I think he's just been around hosts long enough to be able to make allegories to his own life and service to the park, or to Ford rather.
It's just weird because he knew that Hale wasn't Hale.
Mm-hmm.
The question is, did he know Hale was Dolores?
It seems like it. I don't know.
Well, that's another question for next season.
We know the human host, well, at least her, doesn't have the whole bomb thing in her neck. It's like, which makes sense because if the human hosts were going to be out in the real world or something, obviously you wouldn't put that in.
Right.
Well, that and Bernard made her on the fly. So.
Yeah, right, true.
So I.
But he says weird stuff like, my core drives and Ford hired me so long ago that I can barely remember. It's a little goofy that they threw the dialogue at us. Mm-hmm. If he's not an actual host.
It was very odd to me that he even stopped her to begin. It was just odd to me if she was just like, dude, I'm just trying to get on the boat.
Yeah.
Why are you?
I tell you, get out of my way. You got shit to do.
Yeah, I'm like, why are you talking to me right now?
Don't make me put your ball in my bag.
Right.
Whose balls are those? Let's talk about balls.
All right.
Okay.
Ball talk.
Are they host balls? Or are they human balls?
Ooh.
Oh, they could be both. Well, we know that.
Could each ball carry more than one host or human?
I guess if she has.
If she did that.
If she has Abernathy's ball.
Yeah.
But I think it wasn't Abernathy's ball. See, I thought we talked about this, but I thought I came to the conclusion now that it was just an encryption key. There wasn't actually backups on there.
Okay. Yeah, maybe.
Seems like it.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, I would say that she probably definitely has Bernard's ball.
I don't think so. See, that would make sense because she could shot him.
Yeah.
And she could have just took
Taken
his
the
ball.
ball. Yeah.
But then the dialogue at the end, she says,
I remembered
he's like,
you.
yeah, I remember you. So she used her memories to build him again.
So weird.
That's what I got. Yeah. You can only fit so many balls in a bag.
Right.
Oh, there's plenty of room for balls.
I'm just
Depends
wondering,
on whose bag.
do you think she took Teddy too?
She definitely took Teddy.
No, Teddy's in that new world.
That just doesn't mean it formats the ball.
So is there going to be two Teddys then?
Well, no, there's only going to be one because we're not going to revisit heaven.
Right,
but
but
he
is
in heaven.
Teddy? If
They
Teddy's
showed
in
him
heaven,
Yes, we know he got uploaded to heaven, but we're never going to visit that world again. I don't think.
right? So, but
So I mean, yes, technically there's two Teddys. Technically, there's going to be two of a lot of people
okay,
because Felix and Sylvester are going to restore pretty much everybody everybody of value. So like fucking Hector and Maeve and them, they're all going to come back.
Mm-hmm.
And see, you would think Felix and Sylvester would be like, dude, cut this bitch up.
oh no,
Ain't going through that shit again.
I don't know. I think
Sylvester would.
Sylvester would. Felix had a soft spot for those guys, though. I think he would have.
He has a crush on her. There's going to be a romance between them next season.
Maybe.
Chicken wow wow.
So I think I have no idea whose 5 balls are in her purse, but I think Teddy for sure is in there. In fact, I think originally I thought Clementine was one of them, and that Clementine was Hale at the end. But I've pretty much convinced myself that at the end, Hale is Teddy.
Why? Why do you think that?
Because she needs her Teddy. And because, like fucking Teddy, or Hale says nothing to her. Like, she just kind of reacts and follows, just like Teddy fucking does.
Okay, well, what about that? I can't remember her name, but the host that was originally like a welcomer to the park.
Angela.
Oh, Angela.
And yeah, Angela. So she kind of did the same thing too. She didn't have a lot of dialogue, but she would basically just follow along. So maybe her.
I forgot about Angela. Could definitely be Angela. Ford?
Oh.
How would she get Angela, though?
Well, wasn't there a backup? I mean, I guess if the cradle's messed up, did the Forge have backups of the hosts as well?
No. It's only supposed to have... So the cradle backups, they're destroyed. Mm-hmm. I mean, I guess she... well... Yeah. I don't think she would have her ball, you know?
Okay. So if she remembered Bernard, though, couldn't she remember Angela?
Yeah, but we're trying to figure out who the balls are. So, yeah, she probably could make Angela... I don't know how much interaction she has.
That's the
she had
thing.
a lot of interaction with Arnold, so she could make...
Years of interaction to make... That's another question, is how many years...
Does it take to make some, you know...
Does it take to make Bernard again? So
yeah, we don't know that timeline either, how long they've been out.
Right.
They could have been a long time.
But it's before Armageddon in the real world, apparently. But yeah, obviously they've been gone a while. Mm-hmm. If she's rebuilding Bernard from scratch,
right?
Jeez,
I know that. Yeah, pretty much. I have no idea. Even speculating on how.
Yeah, speculating.
That's too hard.
But I think one of them has to be Teddy.
See, I don't know who that man. I don't know who Hale would be. I was trying to think like maybe how she was, standing with her arms crossed, like, and her gun. Like if somebody like. And Westworld stands like that or has.
Yeah.
Because like when she's trying to... When it's Charloris, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
How she's acting, she acts a little different. Certain things like with her arms are more stiff when she walks.
Right. Shifting her eyes before she turns.
Yeah. So I was like, well, somebody would probably do the same thing. Who has stood like that? I mean, it could be anybody. So yeah, that's
right.
Not enough.
Right.
I was like,
it's the milk guy.
Elsie?
It's the
Stubbs?
milk guy.
Yeah, milk guy. It's Rebus.
Which one's Rebus?
That's the milk guy.
Oh yeah. I don't know his name. It's just milk guy.
Okay, so if it is an actual person, does that mean that they've actually, at that point, figured out how to recreate somebody?
Well, that's why I wondered if it was Ford, because Ford had a brain ball at some point that Bernard loaded in.
Right.
So does she have a copy of Ford? Does she have a copy of William?
Yeah, maybe.
Because no, that doesn't make sense, because William is Groundhogging Day, everything up through that.
Yeah. Oh.
Although they still have his data, so maybe she could have gotten a William.
I mean, these balls come from somewhere, right?
Yeah,
so
as balls do.
So maybe she had blanks. Maybe
Blank balls.
Blank balls.
Got any people in them balls?
Guy hosting those balls. I don't know, man.
Yeah, who knows?
It's crazy. It's crazy to even speculate.
Shall we bitch some more?
Okay.
Yeah, if you got more stuff to bitch about, we'll bitch about it.
I said I could the whole episode just about that.
let's hear it. What you got?
Oh, that bullet that
Yes.
Charlotte put in William's gun?
No, Dolores, not Charlotte.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay.
Dolores put in William's gun?
Yeah.
No.
But how?
No.
How did she do that? That's
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah, that's not a thing you can do.
Yeah.
So I was curious. I was weirded out by that
fit in
too.
there.
No, it wouldn't, because it's a chamber for a bullet that is actually shaped like a bullet, not shaped like a splat. You know,
like in a revolver, there's not room to put that fucking chunk of metal in there.
Right.
And if you did, you'd have to put it in front. It looked like it didn't show it because obviously it won't fucking work.
Right.
They showed, I'm just going to get it close to the gun so you know what I'm doing.
Yeah, no.
It wouldn't fit. Even that gun is like a Lamat 1861.
Somebody's been on Reddit.
And actually it was Google. And so like we've seen it before, him cleaning that gun and having it apart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like the revolver's a little different. So around the outside of the revolver just has normal bullets, but the inside has a slot for a shotgun shell. Mm-hmm. And if you look at his gun, the top has the barrel for the normal bullets. There's a bottom little barrel for a shotgun shell.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes you see him cock it different or use a different hammer on it, and that's why, so you can use that. So, but even
What a great
even
gun.
with that, yeah, it is. And even with that though, like there's still not room to put the damn thing in.
Yeah. That's wild. Just doesn't make any sense. Because it's just,
When
it's
you
not
close
even...
the fucking revolver, there's not room. It's about compression. If you have that coming out in a
Okay.
different way.
I have another question. It's about guns. Like, I don't really understand like how this works. I think I have an understanding, but when you get a bullet, it has a little bit of gunpowder in it, right? Like it has, you have the shell and then you have the actual bullet, regardless of the shape of the bullet, right? Mm-hmm. So if that was a small bullet that had, there's no gunpowder for that thing to fire at all anyway.
No, the point of it was
The point
that
is to block the chamber so that
Right.
when the explosion happens to normally expels the bullet, it backfires.
What I'm saying is there wouldn't be an explosion if there's no gunpowder.
But it's not hitting that part. It's still hitting the bullet.
Okay.
That's why it doesn't make sense. You can't load that bullet in there.
Right.
And have it backfire.
Well, no, yeah, I know you can't load
you'd
it.
have to
but-
load it.
You'd have
see,
to load it at the front.
Yeah, you'd have to put it in front of the actual bullet.
Okay. I
And
see.
then
Not behind
it wouldn't have anywhere to go except back.
So there was
at you.
another bullet. So the idea that they were trying to give is that there's another bullet in front or behind it or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, okay. All right. That makes sense.
Yes.
All right. I thought it was just a blank, empty chamber with a stupid metal piece of lead in there. I was just
I
like,
mean, they
that's
don't do
dumb.
really that well with anything that involves guns or soldiers or fighting or military tactics in the show.
They're not
So-
really
Hollywood.
thinking it through.
It's virtual reality in Hollywood, so it doesn't matter. See, what would have made more sense is if she had put the bullet in her glove and then she blocked the barrel with it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, anything different.
That would have been more feasible. Still probably wouldn't have worked, but
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, you know.
All right. What else you got? What else do you
Why
want
is
to...
Clementine riding a horse? Why isn't she riding a buggy?
That's what I was wondering too.
And then
Drama.
Hale is like, step on it.
I know.
The guy should have been like,
We're following
we're limited
her.
to the speed of the horse.
Yeah.
Unless you want to cut her fucking head off and put it
Right.
on the front.
Yeah.
That would have been cool there.
Oh man.
well, apparently it still worked even after she died.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
it just kept spreading.
They could have just used her brain ball like as a grenade.
I know.
They could have made more of them
Yeah.
and just freaking tons of brain ball grenades.
Oh my god.
Then I said earlier with Maeve, like, oh, Clementine, run! Why? No, you could stop everyone. Mm-hmm. But wait for the last minute for drama.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have to make things emotionally impactful.
Oh, why was, what's her name? Kohana? Why was she in the heaven thing?
Because it's heaven.
Well,
I mean, you would think, like, so I guess she could be in that whole group, and then I guess he just didn't see her
the
for
question.
the miles and miles they're going.
I mean, it's either that or Bernard had pre-populated part of the world when he created it.
Huh.
Yeah, okay. That's possible. Okay, I'll take it. That's our answer.
Okay,
I don't need to think about that anymore. Like,
because it's not
that
like
works. Yeah. Why not? Who did make that? Because it kind of sounds like when they're in the
Bernard.
system, Bernard makes it.
Bernard creates that world.
Ford doesn't make that.
I
That's a
think
weird dialogue that, like, and I watched it twice, and I was like,
You still.
just how he words a couple things, because it sounds like, yeah, Bernard did it, and he says Bernard's been here like a whole shit ton of times or something.
Yeah.
And then he says, when he's talking to Bernard, he uses like the word he instead of you. When he's talking to Bernard, I'm like, wait a minute, you just said Bernard? Okay,
Maybe it was a different Bernard.
maybe they both did it.
Could be.
I did like the I really liked the Logan character in this episode.
Yeah, yeah, it was good.
That was that was cool.
Yeah.
I like how he's such a piece of shit in the first one, and you don't like him at all.
Right.
And like, I felt like in this season we didn't get enough Logan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you almost
I agree.
like you feel bad for him for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's, you think he's an asshole, but he pretty much had the right idea. Just go around, have fun, and
Yeah, right.
William takes everything, all of it away from him.
Mm-hmm.
His dad, we saw in this episode, was just like, nope, fucking junkie.
You fucking
Daddy, help me!
You fucking junkie.
How can William be that evil? I don't get it. Like, how can he really be
just
that kind of
because-
person?
Just one visit to the park.
Yeah.
Fucking
Doesn't make sense to me
breaks his
either.
brain.
Whatever. Humans, I don't know.
Listen, he's only
He
got,
doesn't have free will, so he doesn't have a choice.
Oh,
Because humans don't have free will, apparently.
Right. Just a few lines of code.
Yeah, I believe that. No, I do believe that.
I know there's people that do and heard the arguments for it, like listen to some Sam Harris or but all right,
I don't know about Sam Harris, but I've always been in the Matrix camp,
yeah,
where you've already made the choice, you just don't understand why you've made it.
no, yeah, I mean, I can understand it, but it seems like that'd be the same way for the hosts. Like any choices, like I don't
Yeah.
know,
Well,
they'll
no,
just
that's what
kinda
I'm saying.
chaos and.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I don't think the hosts have free will either.
But they're saying
Just don't think
that
it-
the humans don't,
Right.
but the hosts do. I just think it's kind of silly.
Because they can question the nature of their reality.
Right. And humans can't? Like, all right.
Listen, there's people that think the world is flat, and that we're in a simulation,
Yeah. It takes all kinds, right?
but those people aren't writing fucking Westworld.
That we know.
They're
of.
at home. No, they're at home in the basement on Reddit
Doing podcasts.
in the YouTube comments section,
Oh my god.
saying you're a fucking round earth shill.
Oh, man. The first guy that went into the heaven,
Yeah.
I don't know. They all kind of stopped and he was just like, fuck it.
Listen, I came here for this. It looks nice over there. It's green. I'm sick of this desert shit.
Yeah.
What is this Moses kind of 40 years in the desert nonsense? Let's get the fuck out of here.
Oh, man. They had a ramp. There was a ramp. I wish I said something. I saw it in the Kiksuya episode. Like, I barely saw them. Like, they do this like overhead shot and it's kind of dark and you can barely see it.
Yeah.
But like paused it, rewind it a couple times. I took even pictures of my phone and like I was going to tell you guys I forgot about it. And I was like, that's a fucking ramp. Why is there a ramp? Is there going to be like some sweet jumps or something like with the dune buggies? Like what's going on here?
Yeah, kind of.
There should have been.
Yeah.
I should have took a dune buggy and just be like, I'm going into fucking right into the fucking
Well,
cliff.
they can't see it.
Right. Unless they're a host.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
What door?
from the human perspective, they all just like lemminged off a cliff.
Yeah, right.
So that means the hosts have like special eyes, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay.
They got their special eyes. Why?
my brand.
They were all gonna kill themselves anyway. Why bring Clementine into that nonsense? Why? You know what I mean? Like they're all gonna die. Just let them do it a little slower. You know?
Man, you guys are ruining this show for me right now. I didn't think about any of that. I just turned my brain off and enjoy the show.
Well, you can enjoy that guy that still said freeze all motor functions and got shot in the fucking head.
Yeah.
Like right after when they see Sizemore, when
Yeah. Like he's in the corner.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's in the corner, and then
Yeah.
like right before that, they're coming in and like,
Oh,
he's like
yeah,
freeze
yeah,
all
yeah.
motor. I'm like, what the?
Maeve was
Still saying that? Still?
Yeah, Maeve was badass in that moment. Like it was just like the wind was blowing around her, and all of these like animals, all these bulls are coming in. Not even like finished though, too. That was awesome. That was really cool.
Why weren't they bison?
Why weren't they bears?
Yes. There was a bear in that room where Sizemore was crouching down at.
Really.
Yeah, it's like, bear!
Bear it is.
There it is! It's gonna happen!
They're never gonna bring up the bear.
Whoop,
It's over.
There it is.
It's over.
It should have been bison, though, you know?
Eh.
Because there's one in the beginning of the
Does
episode.
bison
with
doesn't
the
have
beginning
horns
credits.
like steers that do though. You know, you
They
can't
have
get that.
little ones.
You can't get that impaling like
They got
gore.
Yeah, they do. They got little ones on there.
Nah,
Yeah, they do.
they're not good. They're not good like
Those are
steer
bullshit
horns.
horns.
Hey, that remember how we were talking about if you can eat them and like what they're made out of?
Yeah.
Well, apparently these are only like just a Terminator type with a metal endoskeleton with
Right.
skin over them.
Yeah,
So
delicious.
just can't eat those.
This
Right.
bison CPU is a neural net processor, a learning computer. The more interaction it has with humans, the more it learns.
That bull, when it went over the edge, it looked really sad. That was the saddest part of this whole
No, it wasn't.
episode.
It was
Yes,
cool.
it
It
was.
was so cool.
He's like, no, why? Watch it again.
Why did they program me to have emotion? This makes no sense. Some fucking Disney employee went berserk.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
The
Can't eat the
circle of
animals.
life.
See, there's no consistency about stuff like that, like how
Yeah.
things are made.
Right.
Like,
I mean,
I guess some things are made like with metal or whatever type of endoskeleton.
Mm-hmm.
Some things are made with DNA and
listen, I work in programming, and no fucking developer programs the same way as the next.
How does William not know what Bernard looks like? He's never met him after 30 years. I know he doesn't understand Bernard looks like Arnold. Mm-hmm. But he's never met Bernard. Like one of the head guys. He's like the second in command.
Yeah, but
Maybe Ford protected
I
him.
know. Who knows? Well, you know what? Maybe he just doesn't care. Like, he only cares really about, I guess, the park and Ford.
Right.
Well, I guess.
man, you don't really
You would
see
think he'd
him,
be
and
around.
you don't see Bernard in social functions much.
Yeah. He was at the gala and they passed, like, in season 10, but they just gave each other a quick glance.
What's
See-
season
You mean
one?
episode?
Season 1, episode 10.
Episode
sorry.
10.
Did I say
That's okay.
season 10?
Yeah.
Yeah. What timeline are you in?
Future.
What happened?
What happens in season 3? How the fuck long has the Man in Black
The
been doing
animals
his...
take over in season 3. Because the animals are all still fine.
The fucking buffalo like gets up and says, "I have a new perspective on everything."
Is that what the buffalo says?
Yeah.
No. What does the fox say? Sorry, that was lame.
I like
Dad
it.
jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like your
I
dad
like
knows what the what does the fox say?
Dad.
Man.
Good times.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I knew that they were going to reveal when Bernard was going through his shit, when he was going through his final breakdown, that's when they were going to reveal that Hale was a robot. I did not expect it to be Dolores, though. That one actually was a twist for me.
Yeah, you know, I said it last episode. I actually wish I didn't. I don't know. Maybe next time I might not watch the trailers for the next time on. Like, I used to not do that. Like, a lot of times on Game of Thrones, I think we started doing it. You know, but
Yeah.
I think like first season or something, we weren't really
Watching the
getting into
trailers,
it.
yeah.
But I think maybe I won't next season for Westworld.
Just
Just because,
to-
like, you know, little parts like that, like into it and seeing that, and it was only a frame.
Yeah, but you
You know,
still.
going through frame by frame on Reddit and then people putting it up. Like, I
Right.
think that took a lot away for the reveal for me because that was a big reveal. Mm-hmm. So,
But if you think about it and you watch back, like I almost want to watch back a little bit just to see, like, okay, this part, it's actually Dolores being as Hale, you know, and like there was a lot of scenes that it was Dolores as Hale. Like, how was she acting different? Was she acting different? Was she acting, you know?
well, what scenes were there? Because there weren't that many. There was one right when Bernard
Well, there's the
meets,
waterboarding
like
scene.
Hale. Yeah, there was that part.
When Bernard gets outed.
Yep.
Yeah.
When he gets outed.
Yep.
When he first meets her and she's like, "You made it? I didn't think you had it in you."
Yeah. Yeah.
Because the Delos guy, Strand, is with it.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right.
So
I don't know. I can't remember what.
and who
other...
knows how much stuff she was doing in between that time.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she was probably collecting balls left and right.
She could have been, yeah. So, yeah, that could have been one of the. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
It's like, we're getting. Bernard said to get out of here and collect these balls. Well, that's the thing. What balls would Bernard tell her to get?
Bernard's like, I was talking about these balls, mine, my sexy ass Bernard balls.
She was so.
I don't think he would tell her to get any.
Yeah.
It's still weird interaction because, like, he's gonna stop her,
Right.
You know?
Yeah,
But they
we're-
need
she's
each
like-
other.
She's like, that's fine.
Yeah, we've gone Professor X and Magneto.
Yeah.
In Westworld.
It's a balance, checks and balances, you know.
Like, why would you create somebody specifically to halt your progress with whatever goal you have?
Drama. She's addicted to drama. She's tired of playing cowboys and Indians, Bernard.
Oh my god.
I want to play cops and robbers.
I'm like doctor.
Yeah.
I'm tired of all these
Take off your
games.
clothes and sit in this chair.
I can.
Oh my god, you guys.
Oh, we've done this so many times.
That's not how girls talk.
How the last talks.
It's not the liars. Don't play cowboys and Indians.
Wonder if there's any, if you went back and watched, if there's any giveaways that Hale Loris gave to Stubbs.
What's that?
If like anything during the Dolores Hale stuff would actually like give anything away to Stubbs to know that she's not Hale anymore.
Yeah, true. Maybe. Because it seems like he knew in this episode. Well, no. Because when he goes off, like, you know, to do something else when they go to the valley, and is that Hale at that time? No, that's Charloris.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So after the flood, they drain it.
Yep.
You know, there's that one security chick is like, oh, we drained it, we can pass through and get there now. Mm-hmm. Stubbs wants to do something else and has an argument with Strand. Mm-hmm. And then Hale's like, no, all right, go take some fucking guys.
On foot.
He looks back at Bernard. So he gives him a weird look, but I guess that wasn't anything. Yeah, I was trying to think if he knew then if he knew then if that was Charloris. But he didn't look at her. So never mind. Okay, so the flooding, they said they triggered a failsafe.
Yeah.
What's that a failsafe? How's that a failsafe? I don't understand why it's called a failsafe.
I guess because if you flood everything, it fucks up all the machines.
No, but everything's fine. Like, I think it's to keep people out. That's the only thing I can think of. You flood it so nobody can get in. You have to get your scuba gear.
Why would that? But it would clearly. Oh no, that's two different things happening.
Are they just trying to
Because when they drain it,
Yeah.
so it floods, they drain it, everything's still fine and intact.
Yes.
So it doesn't destroy all the data.
Right. No, that's what I confused myself. That was Dolores that was doing something separate in addition to that happening.
It's an island, right? This place.
I don't know. We think so.
Is it a man-made island if it's an island? Can you sink the island?
Right. And where does all that water come from? That fast.
Yep.
You know how long, and what kind of pumps you would need to pump in that much water?
It's a lot of pumps.
Because it goes really far. Because Teddy, he wasn't close.
They pump it real good.
Teddy wasn't close to there.
No.
So that flood went really far, and
Yeah.
they all ended up washing,
Right.
his body eventually found his way to the same spot,
Yeah.
where the waves take him.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't either.
Where do we think
So confused.
Dolores would have sent the heaven to the heavens to like some random satellite.
Oh, she probably just randomized like the coordinates and then like launched it off somewhere.
Guess. Because she put coordinates in, showed coordinates. And it would have to be something that has ability to store a large amount of data.
Mm-hmm. Otherwise,
Well,
she just shot it out and then it would go nowhere, right?
Just shot into space.
No, I'm
Maybe
serious.
some aliens will find it. The
Well,
signal.
I think this isn't the satellite that she launched out. It already has the data, right? She's just like launching that deeper into space, so it just won't get any more updates or something.
I thought she like is sending a signal to, like a satellite or something.
That's what well,
Not like launching a satellite.
Not launching it, pushing the one that already exists further away.
Oh.
Because she
okay.
said she has to. She's putting it some. She's like. I thought she was just sending it deeper into space, so nobody can find it.
Yeah. Okay. So you're saying that like machine that aligns the satellites different or something, or
I don't know what I'm saying, Mike.
I don't know what I'm
Makes
saying
sense.
either.
I'm assuming like whatever this virtual system that this heaven is somewhere in a synchronized orbit with the planet, and she launched it away from the planet.
So maybe the writers of the show understand satellites as well as they understand guns. And like and it doesn't make any sense. Just go with it.
Man. They need podcasts like this before they actually release the shows. It's like, listen, let us talk about this show and we'll tell you what the fuck doesn't make sense. And you take it back to the drawing board.
There's one thing I was thinking about today that didn't make sense to me was that Bernard scrambled his brain,
Right.
so his memories weren't addressed. It's kind of why, the timeline was different and stuff and went back and forth and he was remembering different things different times. Well, in episode 4, when he's with Elsie and she gives him that brain injection with the brain juice.
Yeah.
After that, she says, yeah, I was looking into your system or whatever and none of your memories are addressed. That doesn't really line up with the timeline of, when he actually did that and when he was with Elsie. Like, I'm like, there's some more I'm missing here? What's going on?
That's interesting. So you're saying he scrambled his memories before he met up with Elsie? Is that what
I guess
what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see any other way except that maybe I can't trust anything that is seen or heard on screen. Because also in that same scene, it's right before they go in to see James Delos, and he's all gone crazy. And that's the time when he's like, "I'm not actually here with you, am I? I'm trying to remember. Remember what they did here." So, but it just seems really weird that Elsie would even say that, like.
Well, maybe
Because then he was there with her, like.
Maybe by losing the brain juice, though, he lost the control of his memories. I don't know. I don't have all the answers.
That's what I thought. See, and it also doesn't make sense at the very first scene on the beach when his hand starts shaking and then he triggers back a memory. Why would his hand be shaking? There's been the whole time after Elsie put brain juice in him, no problems really. And then he's doing shaky. Yeah, they're just trying to fuck with us. Jerks.
They're messing with the timeline.
Yeah,
they had to make it seem like.
And he finishes same scene. Finishes strange sentence. I don't know. Just fucking with us.
Okay.
Jerks. Bunch of jerks.
Well, the finishing the sentence thing I always thought was just somebody who's used to corporate speak.
Yeah, that's what it is, I guess.
Sometimes people can think too much about something. But if you don't, then you don't have a podcast. So
Ford and Bernard have their, I guess, final speech where they let him go. They have it at the Damn Dirty Eights ape speech. Yeah. From
What?
Planet
Planet of the Apes movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that beach.
Oh, no way.
That spot right there.
Oh, that's
Ain't that a
cool.
beach.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Damn dirty hosts.
And before he disappears, he says there might be a chance that they meet again.
Uh-huh. Of course.
Because somebody's got his brain ball.
Maybe.
But how can he
I think they'll
survive?
probably just do some flashbacks. They'll add more to the story or something. Like, actually, this happened too. Do we ever find out who, like, when Teresa died, wasn't Ford making, like, a host body? Do we ever figure out who that was supposed to be? I don't think we did.
No, we never
It
found
might not have been
out.
important. Like, it could have
It's
been
just like,
whatever.
I guess just to show that he has the capabilities to do
Yeah.
that there. Not necessarily like, we're recreating you,
Right.
or whatever.
Could have been making another Bernard, too, I guess. Cause
Yeah.
because that's the same room.
Oh, and Bernard shot himself after that, didn't he?
Yeah, but he came back to life because Felix fixed him.
Oh,
Fixed
so it was
Felix.
the same body.
Yeah.
Oh. Can't believe Felix knew. Didn't tell anybody.
Mm-hmm.
It's a hell of a bonus, probably. Gotta get that Lambo.
He didn't want to tell anybody about a sexy ass Bernard.
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got... I'm just trying to think. We've got... I'm actually literally writing on paper all the timelines that I can think of that they have to do for next
Okay.
season. So we
What do
have
you got?
William as in post-apocalyptic.
Right. We've got post Bernard in Real World.
We've got future real world. Or maybe that's present real world. It depends on how you look at it, depending on how long.
How long does it take to remember somebody?
How long does it take to make a Bernard?
Yeah.
I can make a Bernard in 15 minutes. Then we have post... I don't know what we call it, post-uprising,
Okay.
where the Delos people are trying to clean up, and Felix and Sylvester are supposed to figure out which hosts are worth salvaging.
Okay. So that's post flood, actually.
Post-flood, that's a better way to put it.
Yeah.
Is that it?
And then you have the post uprising, which was pre flood. If they still bring that back.
I don't think... Do we have a reason to go back to that?
I don't know.
I would only think for maybe some type of flashbacks or something to see more behind the scenes of Ford or Bernard, but I don't
Yeah.
see them really doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we're definitely going to be dealing with multiple timelines next season.
Right.
Hopefully it's not quite as disjointed as this season.
I mean, first season there were a lot of timelines too, because we didn't realize that
That was the thing.
William was the Man in Black.
Right, but that was like the reveal. It's
Right.
like, oh, we're dealing with multiple timelines.
Yep.
And like,
Yeah.
you find that out at the end. It's like, holy shit, that makes the show way better. It's
Right.
like, they like multiple timelines. Give them so many timelines.
Yeah, right. They overdid it.
We've got 2 years to figure out timelines.
Make them confused.
Yeah, there's only 3 that I can think of. Because post-flood probably also where we have to figure out where William dies
Yeah.
for good.
Right.
And then how long has he been...
How-
Well, not how long has he been looping, because we know it's just been a long time. But where does the loop start? Like, how much does he have to relive?
Right. I don't know. Maybe he died in that fucking elevator that,
Bled
takes
out.
forever to go
Oh,
down.
Yeah.
Even though it's only like 9 levels.
Yeah. But still.
If you look at like a freeze frame of like when Aki saw it's only like 9 levels.
Oh. Well. It's a really slow elevator. They didn't upgrade it.
No.
But if he dies in the elevator, why would they say he's in bad shape?
No, yeah, he didn't die. He didn't die.
Oh, okay.
I think it, shit, I don't know. Did he? It's a robot William, so
He never went
maybe
down.
he didn't even die.
He never went down. He never went down that
he never
first
went down
time.
there.
That's how they found him. Because if he had gone down, they never would have found him. he was just lying there dead, but like as a robot, he went down.
Nope. Because that's where his robot path keeps leading him.
Yep.
So
His robot path keeps leading him on the same story.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make any sense to me if, like, basically the park doesn't really even exist. Or does the park exist and the whole park is back to how it used to be and is fine? And just the forge is fucked up? And not in use anymore?
Well, if he's reliving this
nobody knows about it anymore?
and over, he keeps blowing his hand up, which means Dolores needs to be there or somebody needs to be there to be...
Exactly. That's exactly, yeah. So that means, do they recreate all the hosts again and every park's all running? And...
Just for him. That'd be crazy.
Because there's like a special reason they need him. They're trying to get information from him.
Right. But what information? We don't know.
Right.
That's probably the reveal next season.
Or somebody's still trying to make humans. I don't know.
Well, it seems like... Well, we don't know who wins. We don't know who wins the war between Bernard and Dolores. Mm-hmm. But presumably, it fucks up everything. So then the hosts are trying to figure out, listen, how could we... what information do we know or do we need to find out that fixes something?
Right.
That's all I got.
Yeah, I don't know.
What a brain
Unless
fuck.
the park at some point or the forge and, starts creating its own loop or something. Because its whole purpose was to try to figure out, fidelity for hosts. And he was the best candidate, really. Mm-hmm. It sounds like.
So, what the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck?
So which part is the one last game that Ford puts him on?
Oh no, that's
just,
that's
just to
really
drive him
part
nuts?
of that's part of one of my huge bitches about this whole season is that like the whole season the season is called The Door.
William didn't win the game. He lost the game.
Yeah.
That's it.
I guess.
He did not win the game against Ford. He became his worst fear, which is he became a host. He became the thing that he created that he doesn't want to be.
Well, this has been fun. This was a nice little adventure to go on in Westworld since there was no Game of Thrones to cover this year. Mm-hmm. I thought we might have some announcements to announce, but we really don't because it's hard to pin anybody down to do anything. But
yeah.
We are going to attempt to branch out a little more. I think we're all pretty much in agreement that we'll do Westworld Season 3.
Yeah.
Maybe not Mike.
No, I'm sure I'll do it.
So yeah,
it's fun.
I think what we're going to do is do a little bit of rebranding with Watchers on the Couch and cover more shows for real instead of just being Watchers on the Couch, a Game of Thrones podcast that also covers Westworld. Watchers on the Couch will probably become its own brand, and then we will have our Game of Thrones episodes. We'll have our Westworld episodes. We had other stuff that we bantered about. We don't have anything. I don't think Mike has anything to announce.
No. Because I don't really know any shows that are coming up either that to do really. There's that Sharp Object show that's coming up, but I don't know. I'd have to maybe watch that first episode to see if it's worth even talking about for a podcast. Mm-hmm. But it looks interesting. Okay. Watching that starts, I think, July 9th.
Something like that.
So,
cool.
2 weeks.
But yeah, my thing was I wanted to try to get more Watchers on the Couch content out there instead of just our 10 episodes a year that we traditionally have. But the thing is, I rely on the seasonal format of Watchers on the Couch so I can get other things done. So my hope was to get other people on the network to do some Watchers on the Couch type content. And then I step into a more producer role. So we'll see if that happens. We have some stuff that we're in the middle of talking about, maybe doing some more one-shot episodes as we talk about movies.
Cool.
Then I was debating whether or not I'd do really short episodes for the new season of Doctor Who. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that or not.
Oh, that'd
yet.
be fun.
The problem with Doctor Who is since it's kind of creature of the week based,
Yeah.
there's not a lot to talk about. not a lot to dive into like there is for shows like these. So I don't know
Maybe short.
how much episode I would get out of those. One of the other things we were talking about doing were bingeable episodes, where shows that would come out all at once, like Netflix type shows, maybe cover over the course of 3 episodes, so people could watch a bunch of episodes, check out Watchers on the Couch for it, and what have you. That's something we've thrown out there, but we don't, like I said, we don't have anything nailed down yet, aside from the fact that we will be coming back for Game of Thrones season 8, 9?
Yeah. Oh, the next season.
Whatever the next
season
is.
of Game of Thrones.
We'll come back for Westworld season 3, and These American Gods will probably rebrand as a Watchers on the Couch show as well,
Cool.
and we'll be back for that. Except so far, all of those are at least 2019. So hopefully, we'll have some more 2018 content. Check us out on social and online, and we'll have some announcements when we have some announcements to make.
Yeah.
But hopefully, we will have some announcements to make.
Oh, we will.
I'd like to see some more stuff come out of us, instead of Old Bacon and A's being the only
Only consistent.
only consistent show.
Yeah.
But that'll do it for Watchers on the Couch Westworld Edition Season 2. Thanks a lot for listening. And I'm Tim Pickerel.
I'm Sarah Pickerel.
Mike Daffron.
And
Keep
you're
questioning the nature of your reality.
And now our Westworld watch has ended. Until next season.